Hey guys, how are you? I'm passing through real quick, and I just wanted to come on here just to say something. So I know sometimes we get in circumstances that look like God is missing, He's not present. I know sometimes we get into circumstances where like God, you led me here, like the children of Israel when they were trapped between the Red Sea and Pharaoh. And they were in a position that God led them because God previously told Moses to go exactly to that spot where his back is facing the sea and his face is to the wilderness. And they were obedient and they went to that place. Likewise, sometimes you wonder, Lord, I am being obedient. You told me to come here. Why am I suffering in the place that you told me to be? But can I just remind you that the Lord will not lead you into a place and leave you. So if He has you in a season where it seems dry, it seems desolate, it seems destitute, and you're wondering, what is the Lord doing? I implore you to trust Him. I implore you to remain obedient. I implore you to exercise your faith and believe that He will deliver you. He will help you. Oftentimes, the wilderness is not to destroy us, it's to humble us and allow the Lord to know our heart and to teach us and mold us into the person who is worthy of the promise. And if you read Deuteronomy 8, it really shows us that look, the wilderness, when Jesus was explaining to them that I didn't take you to the wilderness to kill you, I took you to the wilderness to humble you and for me to know what is in your heart if you will really listen to my commandments and serve me. So the Lord took them to the wilderness to mold them and to remake them into the people that is supposed to be His people, because they were in Egypt for so many years and they assumed so many, their identity was tied to the Egyptian custom. So here the Lord is now undoing all that so that they can become His people, so that they can follow Him and be worthy of what He has in store for them. So likewise, you, whenever the Lord leads you into a place that it seems desolate, it seems like, why did you send me here, God? I was being obedient. Why it doesn't look like I'm being punished for my obedience? You're not being punished for your obedience. The Lord is just trying to mold you into the person that He created you to be so that you can step in and steward the promise well. So don't give up, don't lose hope, stand still, because the Lord will fight for you and you just hold your peace. So you can just be still and know that He is God and He will rescue you at the next time. The children of Israel, like the children of Israel, Moses stretched out his rod and they were able to cross through the Red Sea. Likewise, the Lord will deliver you. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. I know what it feels like. I'm currently standing between my Red Sea and the enemy. And I'm standing and I'm looking at God because the Lord promised me that He will fight for me. The Lord promised me that He will take care of me. And I'm believing Him for just that. So no matter how difficult it looks, no matter how it feels like I'm going to be overcome, I will stand and I will rejoice in the midst of my suffering. I will rejoice and give Him all the glory because I know I have already won the victory. Because I serve the God who made the universe. I serve the God who is in control. And if you can just get to a place where you have a relationship with God, where you know who He is, you understand His love, you understand His faithfulness, you understand His control, then you know that you can depend on Him. There's anyone you can depend on, it is the Lord. And you know that His word doesn't go void. Isaiah 55 reminds us that, look, anything that He say, it will do exactly that which He said. His word doesn't return to Him void. He's a man of His word. He's not a man that He should lie, or the son of man that He shall repent. So whatever He says, it is already done the moment you receive it. So if you can just stand and pray earnestly for strength, for endurance, because it's endurance that will get you to the finish line. It says after you've endured for a while, then you will get the promise in Hebrews. After you've endured in patience, after you've endured, then you will get the promise. So when the Lord is testing your ability to endure despite everything looking crazy, to hold on to His faithfulness, to stand on His word, because His word doesn't change. And if you can just anchor yourself in His truth and use His truth, which is the word, to dismiss the lies of the enemy, then the victory is already yours. And I'm excited to see you at the finish line and the Lord telling you a job well done. So likewise, I'm standing faithful, standing believing, because the Lord will deliver me from everything that is out to get me. And I am faithful and I'm believing for this with every ounce of my being. So even in the midst of my circumstances that look like they're about to consume me, I will give the Lord all the praise and all the glory. I will magnify his name. I will worship him because he's worthy to be praised. And it's just so, it gets hard sometimes, but when you know and understand who God is, when you've invested that time in establishing a relationship with him, when he's come true for you time and time again, then you know that, look, no matter the test, the testimony is what matters. And without a test, there can't be a testimony. So I implore you to just stick it out, be strong, be courageous, be bold, and trust God to do exactly that which He said. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. And if you haven't liked, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video. And yeah, I'll see you next week.